What's up, guys? It's Eric. Um, this is the first video in a series of videos that I'm going to make. It's not really a profile. What it is, it's just some information that's not really common knowledge among cichlids, or cichlid owners, I guess. Or maybe it is, I don't know. It's stuff that I've been reading about and I thought it was interesting, so I thought I would share. This video is going to go over the different sizes and shapes of cichlids, their distribution, what makes them so successful, and also just, kind of some physical characteristics they all share. So go ahead and get started. First off, they're found all over the world. They're found in America, they're found in Central America, they're found in India, South America, Africa. The most popular ones, though, the ones that are really popular in the trade, are found in Africa and in South America. The Malawi cichlids are really popular, as well as the Tanganyikan cichlids, because they're so colorful. And that's another thing. Cichlids actually evolved from marine fish. They evolved from saltwater fish, which makes them a secondary division freshwater fish, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't know that. But I mean, I could see that if you look at your videos of Lake Tanganyika, you can see that it kind of resembles a marine environment. Also, the different sizes, they range anywhere from 1.5 inches long to fish that are as big as your arm, 3 and 4 feet long. 4 feet's kind of on the big side, but in their sizes, there's some that have very long flowing fins like this one. And there's others that are more streamlined, torpedo-shaped, and there's some that are oblong, like the discus and the angelfish. Okay, showing y'all this fish because she's my favorite, and also she's the one I can get to sit still for the longest. But I'm kind of I wanted to use her to show you some physical traits that all cichlids share, and I'll go ahead and get started with the most obvious, the fins, the dorsal and anal fins. They are, if you look, it's just a single fin. It's not broken up. Same thing with the anal fin. It's just a single continuous fin. They also have spines that are more pronounced at the front towards the head, and they get thinner and more fine as they get towards the tail. If you can look, I don't know if I filmed it real great, but if you look between her eyes, you can see she's got a single set of nostrils. Most other fish have 2 sets of nostrils, and I'm not sure why that is. I'll have to look into that, but it's just how they developed. Another trait that's not as obvious is their lateral line. What a lateral line is it is a series of cells that will pick up vibrations in the water, and I believe noise too. And with most fish, it's just a single continuous line that goes from their gill plate down to the base of their tail. But in cichlids, it's broken a little bit, and again, I'm not sure why that is. It's just how they developed. I'll have to do some more looking into that and give you all a better reason why they developed like that. But another, and this is to me the most important trait that all cichlids share, and I'll explain why in a minute, is their jaws. They have 2 sets of jaws. They've got their front set of jaws and their back set of jaws. The extra set is called a pharyngeal jaw. So what it is, and it's depending on species, you've got fish that will, feed on algae, mollusk, or fish, and then the second set of jaws is used to chew up the food. And to me, that's the most important trait on why they're so successful. Okay, I was talking about their jaws and why they're successful, but there's really, in my opinion, and I'm not an expert by any means, and this is just my personal opinion after observing them and watching a few documentaries and stuff. But there's 3 big reasons why they're so successful. One is that they're very intelligent fish, um, and I haven't been able to get them on video, but they actually will communicate with each other if they're kept in a colony like these multis here. They, if you watch them, you won't notice it unless you're observing them real closely every day. But they'll do something different. They'll flip their fins in a certain way, or they'll nudge each other with their mouth. It's pretty interesting watching them, but it is them communicating in some way. Definitely a sign of definitely a sign of some kind of an intelligence. Um, and if you keep one by itself, it becomes more attached with the owner. It will recognize you. My little female that was in the last part of the video, she won't come up to anyone else and like nibble with her fingers. She only does that for me. It's pretty weird. Another thing that makes them so successful is they are extremely good parents. They will defend their eggs and their fry fiercely, and that kind of leads me into the third one, their jaw. And to me, this is the biggest reason to why they're so successful. They have, like I said, two sets of jaws, and they use their mouths for everything. They use it for guarding their fry, which, like I said, they're good parents. They will do what's called mouth brooding. Not all cichlids, just some species. Where they'll actually carry the eggs and have them hatch, and they'll raise the fry in the mother's mouth. It's pretty interesting to watch. I've got some videos on Lake Tanganyika cichlids in my favorites that you should watch if you're interested. And there's some videos about mouth brooding there. But they use their mouths for everything, like I said, for defending their territory, for breeding, for protection, for eating, obviously. They also use it to dig, like you can see there, how they've dug down and kind of made themselves a little home to make themselves feel more secure and to help with protecting themselves. And I guess it's basically the same kind of an idea as us with our opposable thumbs. If we didn't have those, we wouldn't, we'd be a lot more limited on what we could do. Well, their mouths have helped them adapt and to, thrive in whatever kind of environment they live in. So yeah, guys, that's it. Just a couple or a few things about cichlids just to get started. I'm going to have some more videos coming up. I hope it helps, and if I got some stuff wrong, let me know, because I'm trying to learn too. So yeah, guys, take it easy.